All right, so these two guys popped out of the side of Jesus here. And at first it looks like they're attacking him, right? And but they're not. They're actually, if you see, they're trying to get him off the cross. And this represents they're snakes, and they represent the feathered snake of South America, Kukulkan. And the other, I forgot the other name, the Mayan name. I'll come back to me. But so the feathered snake, and the reason that that's important to remember in this whole story is that remember I told you before that something else happened. And what happened really wasn't what you think happened. So something else happened, and knowing what that other thing is, you're gonna believe it or you're not gonna believe it. If you're a devout Christian, you're like, fuck no, that didn't happen. But I want to repeat. I was there. So I know the whole story. I was there, and I was actually part of getting him not to die. So what happened was this: when he found out that he had to be on that cross and die on that cross, he had this thing. Oh, dude, you okay? You alright? Your chain come off.
Yeah, I see that.
You gotta get some off of that thing, huh? You alright? Sure?
Yeah. Thank you, brother. Time on this bike.
Yeah? Well, the BMX is smaller, man. I had one of those. Those things are a pain in the ass to ride. They're cool because they're fast and you get around, but they're a pain in the ass compared to a big bike, So what happened? Again, very interesting. He was brought. He didn't die on the cross. He was actually crucified. I wish him. But at one point, and there was an inner circle within the people that were, supposedly his disciples. There weren't that many. Some were just onlookers, but the disciples, the inner core had basically wanted him not to die. It was kind of like, he didn't realize at the end he was going to die. And then when he found out, then this plan kicked in, which was, towards just before they brought him down, just before they speared him, we were able to, by counseling the guards with some pretty good medicine that we had, we were able to get him down, as I made the scene, just before sunset, get him down, and then replace it with another body of a man that looked very much like him, that, I'm sorry to say, did sacrifice his life. He did have some kind of terminal thing that he was going to die anyway. Whatever the medicine men back then were. And so he gave up his life, which we ended up just ending it just before we put him back on the cross, and then Jesus down, and we ended up basically then we planned out these things for the whole reincarnation thing, which they turned into resurrection. That he was coming down, and he actually met with some of the disciples, in a ghostly type of a way, and that was easier again. And we had a lot of plant medicine potions. We were assuming we were in some other things. I remember some type of mushroom that we would give to them that made them really see a lot of things, and that made it easy to make him seem like he was actually dead. And then, and again, what he actually said to them, and what ended up in that book, where I know the difference. We're a lot different, but it was a start to something that he thought was going to happen. At that point, him and Mary ended up getting on a boat, and Mary, they cast her out as a prostitute, and all this stuff, and she really wasn't. But they didn't like her because he spent a lot of time with her, and so they categorized her as but she really wasn't. But back to the story. He ended up bringing her. Ended up going on a boat and being the first people to discover South America. And he came at a time pre-Mayan. It was, I believe, the Olmec tribe of South America. He came to them and with knowledge, with a lot of the knowledge that he had gained. Because it seemed like the Hebrew people did not want the Buddhist knowledge that he was bringing in. So it was at that point his destiny to bring it to South America, which then he gave a lot of knowledge to these people. Lived a life, a long life. But the blood, the whole bloodline is intact. He did have kids. They were South American. They were part of the then Olmec culture, which then turned into the Mayan culture, I believe. He seeded the Olmecs, which were a very smart tribe of South America, with even more knowledge that he had gained from the Far East and his time studying Buddhism and some of the other Taoism, some of the Asian culture. So he brought a lot of that knowledge down, including that pyramid building and a lot of the stuff that later on became what was known as the Mayan civilization. So so in other words, he brought the knowledge to the Israelites. They didn't want it. After they realized he was attacking money, he brought it to South America. And that was the plan. I mean, I didn't know anything about it until it was being carried out. I don't even think he did. It was carried out very swiftly by a few of the inner core of what they consider the disciples. So these things sprouted out, and they represent the Mayan one. I can't remember that. But I know Kukulkan was the deity, and it's basically the feathered serpent of South America. It represented that culture's connection to the spirit world. He knew that intrinsically. I don't know how he knew that, but again, it's from his being his own DNA, and his purpose, and they worked out, and they lived a long life there in South America with his wife, and had children, and they were part of the ever-evolving Olmec tribe, which then turned into the Mayan. That's what I know. This is a true story. So again, he never died. I always blame you guys for crucifying him, but that's more like of why you actually put that man on a cross and kept him there. His spirit, what he was supposed to do for you guys, was ripped apart. And then there was a plan B, which probably was the plan A anyway. To then go to South America, and that's why when the Spaniards came there, the conquistadors came there with their Christianity and their conversion of the tribal culture there, and now the slaughtering of them. They did it from an underlying hatred for the group of people that actually took them aside. But you'll never hear that story. I mean, I think one of the movies they kind of portrayed it, but not fully. So that's it. Soon we'll be underground. It's very bright tonight. A little bit longer. Dios, 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 Dios,